Alright, good morning and welcome back to the vlog. It's our final day. It's Magic Kingdom Day. We're all ready, breakfast had. We've been packing this morning, getting stuff ready because we are up early at like 4 a.m. tomorrow morning to head to Vegas. It is 7:30 in the morning. Park opens at 9, so we're going to jump in the car in a minute and head over there straight away so we can rope drop Magic Kingdom. Emily's all Disney'd up. She's got her Mickey ears. She's got Dumbo t-shirt, quite fitting. Trainers, leggings. I am about as Disney as the devil himself. Travis Matthews hat, golf top, shorts, trainers. She's got her Mickey jumper. And talking of Dumbo, should we try on a couple of the ponchos that we got yesterday?
This actually sums me up as a person. Like, I can never get anything right.
Hence why I said it's quite fitting. She's wearing a Dumbo t-shirt, so I'll take the hat off. So this is the second poncho that Emily bought in Walmart, which is a kid's version. Let's see how we get on. Oh, like a T-Rex.
Yeah, I bought you by mistake. Well, you were with me. You could have told me. So yeah, that's not going to do much on the Splash Mountain, is it?
And then these are the second ones.
They're all right. I've got them. They're just a bit thin, but that's all.
The short sleeve.
Yeah, but you're very tall, Russell.
Yeah, but I'm going to get wet.
You won't. It covers your clothes.
So yeah, poncho...
Failure.
Poncho failure. Alright, so we're going to run you through the plans for today. So over to our resident Disney expert.
Not really, but anyway.
Dumbo the elephant.
So we're planning on rope dropping, Space Mountain, and maybe going on... my brain's just not working. Buzz Lightyear. Yeah, and maybe do People Mover, them three.
Okay.
And then we've got Pirates of the Caribbean booked. We've got Haunted Mansion booked. We've got Tron booked. We've got Tiana's booked. This is very late, so I'm going to try and modify it throughout the day.
Yeah, because we can't do that because we've got dinner at the Columbia restaurant and celebration at 6.
So if I can't, then...
So we need to leave at latest 5 o'clock because of traffic.
Yeah, so... Yeah, probably won't be doing that, but I'll keep checking throughout the day. And then we have a virtual queue for Tiana's as well.
2 water rides, yep. My favourite.
Because Russell was insisting we go on it twice.
Yep,
so.
I didn't get to go on Cali River Rapids, so twice on Tiana's Bayou Adventure, although I will always call it Splash Mountain. Yeah, so in terms of food, what are we doing? Cheeseburger spring rolls at some point during the day.
Yeah, we're going to go to Gaston's and get the creme brulee croissant. I really want to try that.
Right, okay. And then we're just going to be snacking throughout the day. And then, like I said, we've got Columbia's in celebration for dinner.
Then coming back, we've got to be up at 3 a.m. So.
Yeah, and we're hydrated and electrolyzed. Very important. Keep hydrated. It is cold out today, and it's looking grey again.
Jumper?
I've got my jumper, I've got my hoodie in the car, yep.
Oh my God.
It is Black Betty. Yeah, it is very cold today. It's going to be a good day though. Looking forward to today. Cold out there, 58 degrees, so heated seats going on. Yes. Get that temperature high, get that up high. We're not made for this cold weather, us Dubai residents. Right, off we pop. All right, we made it. We are gonna get the monorail because it's too cold on the ferry and I haven't got a jumper. Hey, Mickey! It's cold. Got goose pimples. Everyone else is in jumpers, trousers. I'm dressed like I'm going to the beach. Oh, echo. All right, we are jumping on the monorail. All right, we made it to Magic Kingdom. Have you ever been on the train, Emily? I've never done the train. I don't think I've ever done it. Maybe I did it when I was little, as a kid. All right, we are going to head in and grab a coffee. We are freezing and we need to get caffeinated. Oh, it's good to be back. You can't beat a bit of Magic Kingdom action. Brings back so many memories. All right, we are going to head down Main Street, try and find a coffee. There will be thousands of people in the queue in Starbucks, but we've got plenty of time to kill. All right, we are joining the masses in the queue for Starbucks. It's got to be the busiest Starbucks in the world. All right, so it's that cold. We're getting one coffee each. I'm going for a hot caramel latte. Emily's going for a hot vanilla latte. My suggestion when it's this busy, if you've got a very a name which is quite common, give them a different name. It doesn't have to be your name, just anything which is easily identifiable. So when I place my order, I will be given the name Pinocchio, and I will know if he shouts Pinocchio out, there's only going to be one Pinocchio in the crowd. Emily's face is not impressed. All right. Coffee in hand, big queue, but to be fair, it only took 16 minutes from when we entered Starbucks to walking out with a coffee, so don't be put off by a big queue on Main Street. It does go very, very quickly. They are super efficient inside. I'd love to know how much they turn over on a day, how many coffees they make, and what the turnover is alone.
A lot.
Where's Emily taking me?
To the toilet.
Oh, are we? Oh, hello. Bit of magic in Magic Kingdom. All right, so it is 8:45, ropes drop in 15 minutes. We are going to be swinging a right at the castle and heading straight over to Space Mountain. Most people will be heading that way, but they will obviously be heading towards Tron. We have a lightning lane for Tron later, so we're going to hit Space Mountain. The other good thing is it is cold, so the queue is indoors. So we should be nice and warm. All right, and she's off galloping down to Space Mountain. So the resort guests are going in already. You'll see, I think it's 8:30 it opens for the resort guests, so additional 30 minutes. We're going to wait around here until 9 o'clock, until they allow general admission. Very grey and overcast, which is a shame. The castle doesn't quite hit the same on a cloudy day. It's much better on a nice warm sunny day, but I'd rather be too cold than too hot. Here she is with a coffee. What, darling?
I've got something in my eye at the minute.
Yeah, that's an eyeball.
Yeah, not an eyeball.
What ride are you most looking forward to today then, Emily?
Tron.
Tron, really?
Because we've never been on it, have we? So.
No. Go on, my wife thinks she knows me best. What am I most looking forward to?
Splash Mountain.
No. It's a small world.
Oh, I was going to say leaving.
No, it's a small world. And then it'll be stuck in our head for the next 7 days. It's too cold to get wet.
It is, I know.
Way to Cinderella Castle for a very special presentation. Thank you.
Alright, so this section where they allow the resort guests does not open and allow normal admission, so we're making our way round to the ropes. Emily's running off without me. I better catch up and put the phone down.
Let's hear it for Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse.
Well, hi everybody. Good morning. Gosh, it sure is great to see so many amazing friends.
It certainly is.
Hi, Dawn. Now that everybody's here, I think it's time to start the day.
And that means we're going to need just a little bit of magic.
I bet these lights can help with that.
Oh, I know they can.
On the count of three, everybody shout, let the magic begin. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Let the magic begin.
And we're off. Bloody hell. Need to be as fit as Mr. Motivator to keep up with Emily when she's on a mission. Them little feet going. All the sheep go into Tron. Be a wolf amongst the sheep. Cut through the cafe. And get on to Space Mountain. Bye-bye, Tronanators. We're off to Space Mountain. 25 minutes standby entrance, perfect. Alright, just like that, we are indoors. I'm pretty sure this ride has changed in the last 5 years. Emily says it hasn't, but I'm sure I watched on the vlog that it's now lighter than it used to be, so you can actually see parts of the track. We'll soon find out if I'm right or wrong. I'm usually wrong in these instances, but even a broken clock's right twice a day, so you never know.
Fountain is a thrilling, high-speed, turbulent roller coaster type ride in the dark that includes sharp turns, sudden drops, and stops.
Alright, we are finished on Space Mountain. I wish I could record the audio. I was screaming like a little girl. Or a pig. Like a squealing pig. It's good. It's definitely, in my opinion, it's definitely lighter inside than it was 5 or 6 years ago. It seems like they've got more ground lights and you can actually see little parts of the track.
She always used to think you'd bang your head, didn't you?
Yeah, because whenever I remember Space Mountain being literally pitch black and not being able to see anything. Whereas today you could see things a lot better. It's like they've replaced all the bulbs and redone the screens, and it was just it's a much better experience in my opinion. Anyway, what's up next?
Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear. We need to take another bathroom break. That's rattled out the coffee, it's ready to come out. I'm sure you wanted to know that. Alright, we are going on Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin, and then we'll be heading on the People Mover. So it's saying standby entrance 25 minutes, not too bad. Not too bad. And Space Mountain only took us 20 minutes from start to finish, so again, not bad timings for Magic Kingdom. Considering how busy it is, the wait times aren't too bad today. Alright, so we kept seeing people with tater tots and omelette and chili in a bowl, and it looked really, really nice, and I am starving. So we found that the launching pad, which is just over here, opposite Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin, does a tater tot. Here it is, breakfast bowl, move your finger in, potato barrels topped with a cheese omelette, chili con carne, queso, and sour cream. Sounds lovely. So we're going to get that as soon as we've finished in Buzz Lightyear, and then we'll head on to the People Mover. It's great using this gift card. We've pre-planned our order for 10:10 to 10:25. It's currently 10 to 10, so we'll be off this ride within 20 minutes or so. And all paid for. Scan the barcode. So we used Emily's phone, scanned the barcode on my phone, and then as soon as we get off the ride, we'll hit prepare, and we'll collect it from the launching pad. Efficient as can be.
Green Squadron will retrieve the power cells, while the rest of you concentrate on those robots. You'll rendezvous at Planet Z. I will remain here at Star Command to coordinate the mission. To infinity and beyond!
Interrupted by the evil Zerg. We're out.
All right. I got 137,000. Emily got 181,000. Emily cheated. I was filming, not shooting, and she kept shooting while I was filming. You little cheat. All right, just finished on Buzz Lightyear. It's slow. It's saying 25 minutes. It took us 30. It's now gone on to about 50 minutes. It's it broke down probably 4 times when we were on it, so I think that's why it's a little bit slow. We've processed the order. We're going to go over now to the cafe and grab the tater tots. All right, we got the tater tots, omelette, avocado, sour cream, salsa. Looks lovely. It's
Big portion.
It is for $10. It's a really good portion. Let's give it a try. Very nice. Actually, the omelette's really tasty as well. Thumbs up. That's a good breakfast option for $10. Well, that was hands down one of the nicest dishes we've had in the theme park. And that absolutely wipes the floor with any of the dishes that we got at Epcot. Really, really tasty.
So look at this for luck.
Basically, everything that we've bought.
Temporary closed.
Haunted Mansion is closed. We've got our fast pass for it. Pirates of the Caribbean fast pass closed. Seven Dwarfs Terrain is open. Tiana Bayou Adventure closed. So. Everything we planned for is closed. So we're going to go on People Mover now. Yeah, we thoroughly enjoyed that. We were hungry, but it was just good value. It's a decent, really good sized portion for $10. It's certainly enough for 2 people to share for a nice little snack. All right, we are making our way into People Mover. What's the queue saying? And it's just started to rain. Very light, spitting at the moment. We're probably looking at 5 to 10 minutes queue here for People Mover. So it is 10:30 and it still hasn't started boarding yet. I still call it Splash Mountain. But it always has issues, Splash Mountain. Whenever we come to Disney, Splash Mountain is always down. Every single time.
Last time,
yeah, every time we come to Magic Kingdom, it's down, it's not working. It's my favourite ride. But to be honest, it's that cold.
Yeah.
I actually don't fancy getting wet. I'm contemplating going to the shop and spending $80 on a hoodie just to warm up. Let's go to the People Mover!
Greetings, intergalactic travelers.
Shivering.
Welcome aboard the People Mover, presented by Adventureland. I'm Monarch. Best way to see tomorrow. And my stars, is there ever lots to see? The express train keeps on rolling through the future, right by 2 of my favorite spots. Inspired Epcot, and a lot of the visionary ideas throughout Walt Disney World. Look, there's even a tiny People Mover. I wonder if that means there's a tiny ORAC.
No, one thing I've never done is Tomorrowland Speedway. I've always wanted to do it, but it's far too cold today to do
I
it.
love a good circuit. And these are 2 of the best tracks in the cosmos for a bit of...
And it's Tron. We've not done Tron yet. Looking forward to trying that out later. We're doing that between 1 and 2 p.m. So it's probably going to be one of our last rides today. Back indoors, thankfully, into Space Mountain.
You'll ever serve. Affirmative. We're on it, Buzz. You can count on us. Masters of comedy. Whether you have 1 eye or 9, take the time to see this show.
Now approaching Tomorrowland Transit Authority Station.
My fellow...
All right, guys, we are making our way back down to Main Street. We are going to go in the shops and look at some merch, and we are actually going to buy some merch. Have a guess what we might be buying. Even though I've got one in the car about 3 miles away. Jumpers, hoodies, coats, jackets, whatever. Problem is, when we got out of the car, there was no wind, and it wasn't too bad. It is very windy, and I would say the wind is taking it down to about 6 degrees, maybe 8 degrees, single figures anyway. It is not shorts and t-shirt weather like I am wearing. So we're going to go to the... And the fact that you can tell it's cold because this is now my 4th trip to the bathroom. And normally I don't go to the toilet more than once. So we're going to the bathroom and then Main Street. Oh, all right, we made it in. Disney can make a fortune if they did dynamic pricing on cold days, increase the price of the hoodies, and I can guarantee people would still buy them. The amount of people who are buying jumpers and hoodies. Shelves are literally empty of everything. Oh, restocking. Everyone buying jumpers. Alright, here we go. We found the jumper section. Busiest part of the shop. It is very, very busy inside the store today. Emily's on the hunt for a very specific jumper or jacket. Not sure which one. What's it look like? Alright, we are crossing over to the opposite side in the hope that we have more luck finding something. Not really seeing any hoodies, few jumpers. Let's try across the road. Oh, we do love the candy store. We'll be back in here later to do a proper shop. I like the wine glasses, the Disney wine glasses, black ones.
Yeah.
Probably just can't get them home. Oh wow. 235, wow. That is insane. Imagine trying to clean that. Couldn't have that if you had kids. These are cool. Christmas decorations are nice. Baubles are nice. Little Christmas trees. Alright, no luck. It's not so bad now because it was shaded. No luck finding a jumper. We are going to go and try one of the Brahma's favourite snacks. See how good they are. See if they really are a 10 out of 10. So we're going to head over and get the cheeseburger spring rolls. Just nice around here with all the little river running through, the gardens, the castle, all the food stations. She's found the cheeseburger spring rolls, probably the one with the biggest queue. Alright, we are heading towards Adventureland. There we go, spring rolls. Alright, it is early, so there's not much queue. Just coming up to 11 o'clock. Like we said in the last vlog, we can eat food at any time. I can wake up in the morning and have steak at 7 o'clock in the morning. Would not bother me. But it's good because it's quieter. There's no queues. Give it an hour or two and this will be packed. Are we getting one portion or 2 portions? One spring roll each?
We've got cheeseburger ones and they've got...
Alright, we're going to get 2 portions of the cheeseburger spring rolls.
Cheeseburger spring rolls, 2 portions please.
Alright, here we go. Alright, let's have a dip. Ooh, that does look good. There we go. Yeah, they're good. Definitely nicer than the cheeseburger pods, the bad ones. I'm definitely glad we got a portion each. One's not enough.
You're not when I'm chewing.
One's definitely not enough. You're not chewing now. What do you think?
Very nice.
Yeah, they are good. I'll give them a 9 out of 10. The only thing I would say that would have been a 10, well, they're fried, is a lot of wrapping, not a huge amount of filling. But yeah, solid 9. Alright, the second spring roll had a lot more filling in than the first one, so I'm going to up my score to a 9.5. And the only reason it's not a 10 is because I don't give 10s. 10 is the perfect bite, and you'll never get the perfect bite. You should always be looking for and wanting more. So, solid 9.5 out of 10. Alright, we're on the move into Adventureland. All of our Lightning Lane passes, rides, are still down. So, well, Pirates of the Caribbean is open, but it's 30 minutes until we can get on it. So, we're going to walk around Adventureland, look in some shops, try and find somewhere a little bit warmer.
Never seen the bloody Dole Whip place so empty.
Yeah, even Dole Whip, well, it's too cold for Dole Whip. Normally we've had an ice cream by now, but it's too cold. I can't believe I've been in Florida for 6 days and I haven't had a Dairy Queen yet. Dairy Queen is my go-to. I'm going to have one before we go. Always the same thing for the last 38 years. Mint chocolate chip blizzard. Large. We are doing the Enchanted Tikki Room show. Never done this before. Doesn't get the greatest reviews, but it's indoors and it's a seat. So we can warm up and rest our feet.
Welcome to Walt Disney's Enchanted Tikki Room.
Tikki Room. All people sit and work at the flowers.
What was it? Tiki Hut?
Enchanted Tikki Room.
It wasn't actually that bad. I mean,
Alright, to have a sit down.
considering it was like 50 years old in it or something, that wasn't too bad. It was nice and warm. It was dark. Have a quick nap in there. I like
kids to sleep in.
I like my nap in Disney. And we are off to Pirates of the Caribbean now. Bubbles everywhere. Bubble, toil and trouble. We're off to Pirates of the Caribbean. It's a water ride, but not the one I wanted to be doing right now. Unfortunately, I'm still going to call it Splash Mountain is down.
It's been down all day.
No matter how long, I will always call it Splash Mountain. This is my favourite section of the park. I like round here. What's your favourite section of the park?
I don't know.
I don't like Tomorrowland. I think it's just a bit... I don't think the theming's very good in Tomorrowland.
Yeah,
It's a bit boring.
I like Splash Ride.
I like it here. I like it here. The old school kind of... Yeah. Still not going around. Although I thought I heard them testing it, but maybe not. Yeah, still closed, unfortunately. Liberty Bell is coming around. Nice shot with a castle in the background. Oh, come on. Well, there's water going around, so maybe it's not too far off. Well, the engineers are there, the water's going around, the boats aren't going around, but I've got a hopeful feeling that they're testing it and we'll be on soon.
Well, we'll see.
So, yeah, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad is obviously closed. Bayou Adventure's closed. So, not a huge amount to do here. We should make our way back now to Pirates of the Caribbean. By the time we get there, we should be able to board and get on. And fingers crossed, Tiana's Bayou Adventure reopens. Right, Emily's got a plan of what we're going to do.
We'll do Pirates and then we'll go, the parade's on at 12.
You have to talk up, darling.
We'll do Pirates.
Yeah.
And the parade's on at 12. So
It's too cold for the parade.
No, we need to, yeah, but what we'll do is we'll head towards this area and grab a coffee here, and then once the lightning lane comes on, we'll go into
Lightning lane for what?
Haunted Mansion.
Right, okay, and then after Haunted Mansion, we should be on Tron, no?
Yeah, then we should.
1 o'clock is Tron? Or
12:55, so
Yeah.
12:50.
So that's fine, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, we're making our way onto Pirates of the Caribbean. Standby wait time is 55 minutes. Let's see how long it's going to take on Lightning Lane.
Run up your white flag, you scurvy scum.
I blubber aloft, matey. Where be Captain Jack Sparrow and the treasure, you bilge rat?
Oh, you scurvy scum. You are wrong. Back down, you lily-livered lubber. Strike your feathers, dearie. Show 'em your flock.
Hey, send them hens to Davy Jones. It's the rum they want.
No mistake. Burn by thunder. That scoundrel Captain Jack Sparrow will never lay eyes on it. Nor this here key neither. Quiet.
Really bad eggs to drink up me on the show. Drink up, lads. There's treasure enough for all. I shall take this paltry sum as a starting to cover my expenses.
You know, Pirates of the Caribbean, always enjoy that ride. I always feel though, like Pirates of the Caribbean, the movie's quite intense and thrilling and full of action. I feel like the ride should be more of like a log flume with more drops than just a kind of lazy riverboat ride. Anyway, we've come into the restaurant just to grab a coffee. It's getting busy in here now. It's coming up to 12 o'clock. The parade is on, so we're going to grab a coffee, kill 30 minutes, and then make our way back over to Tron. Haunted Mansion, and then over to Tron at 1 o'clock. We're making our way over to Haunted Mansion. Engineers are still here. Yeah, no water going around there, that must be the issue. Boat stuck. Come on boys, work a miracle, get it fixed. My favourite ride. Every bloody time I come it's closed. Just catching the end of the parade up there, we timed it well. We'll make our way up to Haunted Mansion. I do love this section here with the Liberty Bell going around on the river. The old kind of cowboy country old town. I know, it'll be a shame. I think it's the best area, to be honest, in the whole park. I like the old country and western cowboy style theming. Alright, into the crowds we go. Just at the back of the parade now. It's busy, busy, busy. Probably the last time we come on a holiday weekend or a holiday week. Does anybody else's wife just wander off like they automatically know where they're going to be amongst a sea of 3,000 people? Alright, into the Haunted Mansion we go.
Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no doors. Which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way.
Haunted Mansion done. Haunted house, sorry. Haunted Mansion. Haunted houses and Alton Towers. We are on our way to Tron, the ride that we have been waiting for today. Bayou Adventure is still down, so we're not going to hang around waiting for it. A couple of the other rides that we wanted to do are also down. So we're going to make our way back towards the castle, back into Tomorrowland, onto Tron, and then we'll assess whether we want to stay on and do a couple of the smaller rides or whether that's enough, and out the park we head. Most classic ride in the whole park. It's a Small World. Yeah, not waiting 45 minutes for that. Done that so many times before. Let's take a picture with the Cheshire Cat sign. Originally coming from Cheshire myself. Always get a picture. I believe it's just around here on the corner on the left. I may be wrong. I usually am. Seven Dwarfs is currently on 70 minutes standby time. We do have a pass for Seven Dwarfs, but it's not until 5 till 6 p.m. And we've pretty much done everything that we wanted to do now, and it's 1 o'clock, so we're not going to be hanging around for 4 hours just for one ride. Right, we made it to Tron. I am intrigued by this ride. I have no idea what it does. All I know is you sit on basically a motorcycle, and that's about it. I don't know anything about it. I've not looked at anything. There it goes. Apart from what you can see. You lay forward, do you? Or you sit? No, you sit. Looks like that kid was laying forward. Yeah, intrigued to see what this is like. Looks like a good roller coaster. Where do people generally rate it?
I say it's good, but it's quite short.
It's short, is it? Okay, so not the best ride in Disney.
No, Guardians.
Guardians is better. We made it to Tron. The standby entrance is in 90 minutes.
Others are just ahead. Dark, making sharp turns with sudden drops and stops. For your safety, remain seated on your light cycle at all times. Remember to kneel, lean, and pull the handlebars towards you. Supervise young Teen Food users at all times. The competition begins when Teen Food launches across the upload conduit and onto the grid. Your opponents will meet you there.
Alright, we just come off Tron. Really, really good ride. Seating position takes a while to get used to. I really struggled getting off the ride. I absolutely elbowed Emily. I didn't know how to get off it, I was stuck. I actually preferred the seating position like that. It's a very fast ride, very smooth. It's over quite quick, but thoroughly enjoyable. I think I might have preferred that over Guardians.
No, I prefer Guardians.
Yeah, because Guardians makes me sick. That doesn't make me sick. I think because of the seating position, it actually helps it. If you suffer from motion sickness, I think actually that seating position is better. Look at that, as we go on the last ride, the sun comes out. Just as we're getting ready to leave. Now would be the perfect time for Tiana to open while it's warm, but it won't. Anyway, we are using our fast pass for Space Mountain, seeing as it's not going to open in the next 35 minutes. So we're going to go on one last time on Space Mountain and then call it a day on Disney. This will be our last ride of the trip. We'll be heading out of the park. Still undecided what we're going to do this afternoon. May well be some mini golf to the outlets. And then we'll be heading down to Celebration later this evening for our final dinner. Alright, our time in Magic Kingdom and in Disney and in Orlando is drawing to a close. Unfortunately, the rides are still down, so we are going to head out of the park. We've been here 5 hours, that's not bad going. We've done everything that we wanted to do, apart from obviously Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So we're going to head out now, jump back on the monorail. Still undecided whether we're going to do mini golf or something else. We brought our reservation forward for Columbia to 5 p.m. So we've got 3 hours to kill. So I'll pick it up once we get outside and once we figure out what we're doing next. I mean, that was very kind of the Dapper Dans to do us a solo goodbye performance there. We remembered we had some credit left over, so we nipped into Starbucks, got a caramel latte. Emily's got her strawberry acai, so she's happy. We are going to head back to the villa and relax for 90 minutes before dinner this evening. So we're going to jump on the monorail back. It's still probably a bit too cold to do the ferry. Unless you want to do the ferry, the sun's come out now. Do the ferry? Face says monorail. Okay. So the lady in Starbucks obviously liked my name because we ordered 2 drinks, so she called it out twice. And she'd be calling out names like Laura,
Ashley,
Juan, Ashley, Emily, and then she'd go, Russell. I don't know why. She didn't do it for anyone else's name. She obviously enjoys shouting out Russell. Our final monorail journey. Are you sad, Emily, leaving Disney? Sad, but we're going to Vegas, so If you're going to leave Orlando and Disney to go anywhere, Vegas isn't a bad place to go. Child's playground with an iced caramel latte to the adult's playground with espresso martinis.
This old habit's got a hold on me, won't let go of me. This old habit's got a grip on me, won't set me free, won't leave me be. I can't shake it, I can't break it, I can't get away from you, you pull me in.
To end the Disney holiday with Emily taking us on a bloody wild goose chase again. I knew which car park we were in, but everybody was like, is this one in the corner? I'm like, is that one over there? No, okay, let's go to that one. So we walked to this one. Oh look, we're in the wrong car park, let's go back to the one, Russell said. No, it's not. You're not very good with car parks, are you?
No.
It's all fun and games. We like to have a laugh at ourselves. Anyway, there's the bridge we should have taken. And instead we went all the way down there. To come all the way back again.
So this is how we end up. Shades of blue and gray. I feel just like an empty bottle. My dreams are on delay. I just wanna climb on top of a hill and throw it all away, away. Take me far away before my mind spins off.
Alright, so as you can see, we are back in the villa, and I thought we thought we'd do a bit of a quick recap because obviously we are heading to Las Vegas tomorrow. So we are going to start a brand new vlog for the Las Vegas section with a new travel day, which will start tomorrow from Orlando to LA and then a drive from LA to Vegas. So we thought we'd do a very quick kind of recap on the trip. 6 amazing days. We've done 4 parks, one and effectively, I suppose, 2 days away from the park. Overall, really good trip.
Yeah,
we
it's
were,
really nice.
I think we were very lucky with the weather, apart from this morning.
Yeah, very lucky. I mean, the weather's been glorious.
I mean,
hasn't it?
mid-February, and it's been really nice. It's been shorts and t-shirts every day.
Yeah.
This morning was super cold, but the weather now is again glorious. Just so happened that this morning, obviously, when we were in the park, it was really cold, but for the rest of the afternoon, it's looking pretty good. No real heavy rain, few light showers,
Yeah.
but nothing major. You know what it can be like in Orlando. It can be absolutely torrential downpour. So, yeah, very lucky in that respect. Villa here in Reunion. Villa's been fantastic. Only niggle with the villa is the bed is very soft and it makes a lot of noise.
You can't move out of bed, can
I don't
you?
know if it feels like it's got like you know, one of those sheets that you get in hospitals, which is to like, so that if you have an accident or there's any spillages, the liquids run off and don't soak into the mattress. It makes a strange noise when you toss or turn. And it's very soft, the bed, like super soft. Some people will like that, but for us it's been a bit too soft. But otherwise, yeah, the villa in Reunion has been fantastic. We booked this one through Jeeves. We've used Jeeves before, we've used Magical Vacation Homes, and we used Top Villas. They're the 3 main ones in Reunion Resort. We love it here, it's great location, great facilities. We haven't really used much of the facilities this trip, have we? Because it's short
I'd stay
trip.
here again, this particular townhouse, I'd stay
Oh
here.
yeah, I would, yeah, 100%.
I mean, the pool's we haven't used the pool, but it's ideal because, you know, you don't have to pay for the heat like you do in other villas because it's a community pool, but it's literally outside the door. I mean, obviously you have to share with people, but it's been empty most of the time.
And with Jeeves, you get the resorts. We haven't even put the resort passes on. They're just going to leave them here, which is good. Obviously, you know, additional benefits.
Water park and everything they've got here, but we didn't use that, did we?
So,
Disney.
highs and lows. Best day.
Oh.
Just the day in total. Taking in what you did, your food and drink,
I think
everything.
maybe Epcot I enjoyed the most. I liked going on Guardians twice. Yesterday was good as well, the Hollywood Studios, with the Lightning Premier Pass. That was good.
Yeah.
It felt more relaxed yesterday, which I liked.
I'm trying to think, best day. Oof. That's a tough one. There isn't one that massively stands out, but I would say either yesterday, either yesterday or the day before.
Yeah. I mean,
Epcot
every day's been...
Epcot or Hollywood Studios.
All days have been good. Just today has just been a little bit... A lot of the rides were breaking down, obviously.
Yeah, there's a lot of issues with the rides. We couldn't get in Tiana, which is one of my favourite rides.
Tron was good though.
It was very, very cold and we just weren't dressed for it, unfortunately. We got lulled into a false pretense in the car park and we went outside and went, oh, it's quite warm, it's quite nice. And then as soon as we got in the park, the wind started blowing and the wind was absolutely freezing.
Yeah.
When the wind wasn't blowing, it wasn't too bad.
And it was quite busy. Magic Kingdom's always busy, but it felt a bit more busy today.
Well, the problem is that because a lot of the rides were down, it then makes the other rides a lot busier. So, best park?
I think Epcot. I like Epcot.
I'm going to go for Hollywood Studios.
Yeah.
Better rides for me. I enjoy it more, the rides.
What I will say is, I don't think I'd come this week particularly again. I like February.
Not during President's Day, no, I'd avoid President's Day.
To be honest, it was just how the holidays at work. We haven't got kids, so school holidays don't matter to us that much, but we've come during a school holiday in America and the UK.
We'd never do it again.
No, the parks were busy, but we managed to get on everything we wanted to do, and it wasn't like unmanageable or anything. I mean, even in Epcot queuing for the food, there was hardly any queues. I expected worse. I mean,
none of the queues. I mean, the maximum I think we saw was 90 minutes for a queue, wasn't it? I don't think we saw a queue over 100 minutes in any of the parks. And to me, a lot of the bigger rides are usually 120.
Sometimes.
Upwards.
Yeah, like it wasn't.
The queues didn't seem too bad. There were a lot of queues that were 25, 35, 45, 50 minutes, which are usually longer.
I think just how the holidays worked out for us at work, but I'd definitely probably come a week earlier in February or a week later.
I wouldn't come a week earlier because the weather. It's too unpredictable. I would do, for me, last week of February going into March and April is fine. We typically do Orlando, September, October. September, I wouldn't do September again, purely because the last time we came in love bug season, and it's a pain in the arse. And if you haven't been in love bug season, it's two black bugs that connect each other through the bottoms and fly around. And it's only for about 2 weeks, a week, 10 days, but they are absolutely everywhere. It's like a plague of locusts. They're absolutely everywhere. They don't interfere too much, but it's just...
They don't harm you.
They don't do anything or bite you or anything. They're just everywhere. But, you know, again, September and October, you can be getting the end of hurricane season, so... You never know with Florida. You can come in the middle of, you can come when you think you're going to get perfect weather and it'd be absolutely peeing it down every day. And then you can come like we have and expect it to be a bit colder. I mean, to be honest, I'm glad we ended up packing shorts because we thought we packed a load of, I've got cargo, trousers, jeans. We thought it was going to be like today, every day. And we've ended up,
I never expected to be in shorts and t-shirts.
No, I didn't. And we only threw them in last minute because we were like, oh, the weather seems to be picking up. We checked the weather, and that's what I would say is always check the weather the day before you go away. Even if you say that, you know, check it 10 days before, check it again at the last minute and just throw in some thick coats or summer gear just in case, because it can chop and change a lot. Okay, so best park is done, best day is done, best meal.
Meal, I don't know.
Or best dish.
I don't think we've had anything like wow, to be honest. Have we? I can't really remember. Like me, I'm so tired. We're both really tired, aren't we?
Yeah, we
It's
are
hard to
really
even,
tired
It's hard
today.
to even think.
I think we've had some good meals. I think, to be honest, I would say one of the best meals I've had, which was the most surprising, was Blaze Pizza, which was actually really nice.
Yeah, Blaze was
I
good.
thought that might be a little bit, that dinner with the burger, with the French and onion cheese soup, with the onion rings, which was massive, and then the Blaze Pizza. I think that meal was probably one of my favourites. I think this trip actually, I've had quite a lot of disappointing meals. Raglan Road yesterday was okay.
Yeah.
Wasn't the best. The atmosphere is really good. The food wasn't brilliant in my opinion. A couple of dishes at Epcot weren't great that I was hopeful for. Longhorn Steakhouse wasn't great again. I was a bit disappointed with that. But then there's places that I didn't expect to be very good, which have been really, really good. First Watch Cafe I knew would be decent. That was nice. Yeah. The tater tot dish this morning was really, really good actually. Like I said, Blaze Pizza was nice. Jersey Subs was nice.
We've just been to casual places though, like we're not really, it was more...
You do in Florida, people don't really come here to go, No. Sometimes we do a Texas to Brazil or Fogo de Chao, which is nice, which is a bit more upmarket. But yeah, we didn't this time, we just stuck to the casual places. And that kind of leads me on to, in terms of food, we were supposed to go today to Columbia Restaurant. And then I just looked at the menu this afternoon and I was like, why did we choose to go here? I thought I'd looked at the menu and had seen 4 or 5 things that were really different and really, really nice. Because it is like Colombian, Spanish, Mexican style food. And then Emily was like, I don't really fancy that. And then I looked at the menu and was like, I don't know why we chose to come here because there's nothing I want on the menu. So we decided to go back to where we were supposed to go on our first meal, which was Ford's Garage. Actually, Four Rivers Smokehouse. That was a nice meal.
that was a nice meal.
And then where was the other place that we had amazing smoked meats? Buc-ee's. That was it.
Oh yeah, Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's was up there with one of my best days.
Yeah.
And the outlets, but obviously it wasn't theme park based. But if someone was to say to me best bite, best meal,
Buc-ee's brisket taco.
I would probably say Buc-ee's brisket taco. Just brisket and taco. It was so good. It was so nice.
I preferred the other one.
Did you? No, I preferred that. I think I preferred the Buc-ee's one. No sauce, nothing, just brisket and in a taco. It was absolutely lovely. Buc-ee's definitely worth a trip. Definitely get up to Daytona Beach and do Buc-ee's and the outlets. The outlets, in my opinion, in Daytona are far better than the ones here in Orlando.
It's a lot smaller. It's just a lot calmer.
I don't think it is a lot smaller. I think it's bigger.
No, I think there's.
We went on that Orlando one super quick.
Yeah.
I think it's got a lot better shops. I think it's a little bit more. I think it's a little bit more upmarket as well. I feel like the ones in Orlando are very much mainstream, and there's a lot of the cheaper. There's quite a few tacky kind of shops.
No, they didn't have like Prada or any of them places.
No, they didn't have no. Of course, we're not going to get Prada. Don't do outlets, Emily. You're not going to get Louis Vuitton discounted.
Not
Prada and Louis Vuitton. You're not going to get
Coach and all that kind of stuff.
Coach and Louis Vuitton, Prada are very different. But no, you had like Travis Matthews. You had other brands there that I think were a lot better. Even like when you go into the Sunglass Hut, the selection and what they had was pretty poor. It was all Ray-Bans. It was mainly Ray-Bans and Oakleys. If you looked at the selection of Tom Ford glasses, for example, they had like 4 glasses, like 4 Burberry glasses, 4 Prada glasses. Whereas I remember like years ago, you used to go in and there'd be racks and racks and racks, and it was all Ray-Bans and Oakleys. Whereas I felt the one in Daytona had better stuff.
Yeah.
And there was a lot more bargains to be had.
We bought stuff, didn't we?
Yeah, exactly.
Buying them, we didn't buy anything.
No.
What about the cost of the holiday?
The cost of the holiday. So we always break down everything that we spend. So we've gone through and we've calculated it. And so we've broken it up into... We're not including flights in this because obviously, one, we've flown business class and we've flown from Emirates, which is going to make it probably more expensive than most people's flights because It's obviously a 16-hour flight, and Emirates is an expensive airline, and a lot of people will be flying from maybe from the UK or as part of a package or internally in the US. So we've only done, it's all relative, we've only done hotels, car hire, food, tickets, etc., etc. Because at least that way it gives you a realistic idea. If you're watching this and you haven't been to Disney before, and you're wondering how much does it realistically cost, again, you can obviously do it substantially cheaper than we've done, and you can also go and spend a lot more money. We are a couple, we like a villa. You know, the villa cost, for example, this sleeps 6 people, if not more.
No, 6 people.
I think this might be a sofa bed.
No, I think it's 6.
So it sleeps a minimum of 6, but we've got it for 2 people. So, you know, we could have had the cost of this, we could have paid a third.
Well, our friends were meant to be coming down, weren't they?
Yeah, they were possibly going to come. So, but we will always rent at least a 2-3 bed property. We like to have that space. So you can do it obviously a lot cheaper. You can do it a lot more expensive. Obviously, if you're staying in a Disney property, you're likely going to spend a lot more money than we have. So I'll run through all of the different areas. So I've got Disney tickets, we've got the lightning passes, we've got parking, we've got the villa cost, the car hire, tolls, petrol or gas, shopping, which again is individual, and then food and drink. Some of these are estimated, they're not exactly to the dollar. And then obviously the total, how many days we've spent, and therefore cost per day. So the Disney tickets, as we mentioned, booked 14-day pass because it's the same price as a 7-day pass. Booked in the UK through Orlando Attractions, that was $1,320. The lightning passes, which was 1 day of super expensive Premier Pass, and the rest were the lightning passes.
And a few single
passes, was $939 for effectively 4 days in the park. The parking was $110.
$30 a time.
$30 a time?
Yeah.
Well, that should be $120 then.
Oh yeah.
So we'll add that on. Villa was $1,551 for the 6 days. The car hire should have been more, but obviously with the mess up by Hertz, they reduced the total. So the car hire was $355. We've estimated that we've spent approximately $40 in total in tolls. And we've estimated that we'll spend around $80 in petrol or gas. Our shopping, which again is individual, but we haven't done a huge amount of shopping. Most of the shopping we've done is for food, drinks, and stuff like that. We obviously bought a few t-shirts and bags, but nothing fancy or crazy. Was $525, and our food and drink cost. And what I will say is this excludes the $200 that I bought.
Oh. So add it on.
So we'll add that on. We've spent $784. Emily had a gift card of $200. So we're looking at, for that, you're looking at just under $1,000. So if I make the total would then be $5,914, which if I do that new total, $5,914 divided by 6, because we effectively had 5.5 days, but we'll say 6 full days. That works out to $985 a day. So just under $1,000 a day for 2 people. So
that's expensive.
It's a lot of money. It is. And look, anyone who comes to Disney Orlando knows it's a lot of money to spend. It is a lot. But you know, we enjoy coming here. We like it. We've had a great time this week. It's not a once place for us. We'll be back multiple times. Like I said, we've always got good memories here. We came here as children. We've been here as adults. We got married here. So it's just somewhere, even if it's a short trip like this trip, people might think that we're mad, and that, you know, you might be watching these videos back and gone, you've gone in the park at like 8 o'clock in the morning and left at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's what we like to do. Some people will go at 8 o'clock in the morning and stay there until 10 o'clock at night and watch the fireworks and do everything. We're not really, at our age now, we've done it. So it's not super important for us to go back. We like the Disney atmosphere. but we don't get all, well, I certainly don't. I don't get all wrapped up in the magical element of it. I'm not the one, anyone who's watched the vlogs knows, I'm not the type of person that will be, you know, oh my God, this is amazing, Disney. That's not me. Like, I enjoy the atmosphere. I enjoy seeing families and other people's children having fun and having a laugh and seeing the looks on there. Because I remember what it was like when I was a kid, when I went with my parents and with my family and friends, how magical it was. But for us now, it's different, you know. It's like, for me, Orlando is another place where it's a golf place for me. You know, we used to come here and play a lot of golf. So we don't get wrapped up in the magical side, do we? And we like to kind of
do other things.
And we're an in and out couple.
Oh yeah.
We like to get in, do stuff, be efficient. Like, we'll get round, we'll hit the rides. You know, we don't go into the shops and walk around the shops for 20 minutes afterwards. We just get in, we do the ride, right, we're straight on to the next ride. You know, we grab food, eat food, go. You know, we don't do sit-down restaurants where it takes an hour and a half. It's just food on the go. That's us, get everything done, get out, go do mini golf, go to the shopping, go do dinner. And then we like to come back, for us, we like to use the villa, so we like to come back in the evening and relax with a glass of wine or a beer and put the TV on. And it feel more like you're at home than in a hotel where you're trapped, you know.
You know when you like Google an attraction and it says, this attraction takes approximately 2 to 3 hours to complete.
We'll do it in 30 minutes.
Russell will go, that'll be done in 30 minutes with us. Because we just like...
Even like treks and walks and stuff, when we go to the national parks and it says this trek takes, you know, an hour and 20 minutes and we're like, 25 minutes later, we're like, oh, we've done it. You know, that's just the way we are. You know, we like to keep busy. We just get in and get out and do it. But we've had fun. We've done everything that we wanted to do. You know, okay, a couple of the rides were down, like Tiana, like today, but not the end of the world. I've done Splash Mountain. I know it's been rethemed. I know I'll be back and I'll do it the next time we come. So it's not a big deal. Anything else?
No, I'm just excited for Vegas now.
Yeah, we're kind of, I think today we were kind of in that transition phase, weren't we? Because it was cold and everything. We were a bit tired, you know, both of us, you got to remember, is both of us were ill, and, you know, I'm probably still struggling a little bit because I haven't had time to fully get over the viruses that we've had.
These viruses.
We've really struggled this week. We have, I think, you know, I don't think it was just a flight. I think it was the fact that we have been sick before we came here.
All of our friends have been sick for like 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah,
like,
so I think we've got it. It's still there. And that's why we've been getting so tired and so exhausted. It's the jet lag is one thing, you know. It's a 16-hour flight. You know, it's many hours time difference. And then obviously that coupled with the viruses that we had, I think it's just restricted us a little bit. So had we come here fully fit, we probably would have stayed in the parks a little bit longer and maybe stayed out a little bit later. But it would have been, instead of coming back at 7 o'clock, it would have been coming back at 8:30, 9 o'clock. You know, we wouldn't be out until 11 o'clock because that's just not the type of people we are. We'll do that in Vegas, the next 8-9 days. So, a thoroughly enjoyable trip. Our first ever Orlando vlog. When I'm saying this, I have no real idea how the vlogs will have come out. We've done a little bit of the first two. The first one we'll be putting out will be, well, by now you'll already have seen this, typically we put them out once we get back to Dubai and have time to edit. Because when I put videos and vlogs out, I like to be able to put everyone out guaranteed at the same time every single week. So I need a couple of weeks to make sure that I have a buffer so that I can edit them while I'm back at work and we're back at home. When we'll be back to Orlando, we don't know. We've obviously got a trip in September planned where we're flying into Las Vegas via New York, most likely, and then heading up to Yellowstone and doing Montana, Wyoming, Utah, and a road trip through there, which is a bucket list trip for me to go up to Yellowstone. We've got some amazing luxury hotels booked, some amazing lodges in the wilderness, loads of activities. So I can't wait for that trip. I'm really excited.
I want to come back to Orlando to do Epic Universe, which it won't be this year, but maybe next year. We'll see.
You don't know. We get long weekends. You know, we get not long weekends. We get with the bank holidays. Obviously, in the UAE, the bank holidays dependent on the moon typically. So last year we ended up with a 9-day bank holiday because it fell perfectly between a Monday and a Friday, and they gave the whole week off. So, you know, if that happens, we may well make a trip, although for you to get that time off and for me to get that time off is very difficult. But never say never, you never know what's around the corner. So we will be back. Like I said, it's not our first trip, it's our 20th, 30th trip. So we will be back at some point. When is all that we don't know right now. So, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the vlog. Like I said, our first ever, I'm not going to say it's a Disney vlog because we're not Disney vloggers. We're just vloggers.
We're not vloggers in general.
No, we just film our holidays. That's it, for memories. And it turns out that other people like to watch us, which we're very thankful for. And we've got a great little community of people who we regularly speak to. It's not just Vegas. I'm surprised we've got a lot of the Vegas people that have been so excited for the Disney vlog. So
well, it's the adult version of Disney, isn't it?
Yeah, we hope we didn't disappoint you. Actually, I'm looking at the lens on the iPhone. I just realised it looks like a Mickey.
Oh yeah, hidden Mickey.
It's a hidden Mickey. So yeah, we hope we haven't disappointed you with that. But if you are new to the vlog, then thank you for tuning in. We hope you'll stay and watch our Vegas content, and then stay and watch some of our other vlogs. We do staycations in the UAE, in Dubai, trips back to the UK when we go and see family, and we basically just film any vacation, any holiday, whether it be internationally or a staycation, we film. Anything else?
No, that's it.
No? So
bring on Vegas.
Bring on Vegas, yeah. Thank you very much all for watching. Hit like, subscribe, please do drop us a comment. Like I said, we do respond to all of them, and we'll be starting a brand new vlog. Oh, hold on. We've not finished.
Why?
We're still going out for dinner.
Yeah, oh I know, but...
So, I'm not going to say goodbye anymore, because we'll do all that after we've had dinner. I'll do a very quick goodbye. It might just be me on my own.
Yeah, well, because I'm going to have a shower and wash my hair.
Yeah, she'll be in the pyjamas, and we've obviously got to pack and clean up the villa and get everything ready. So you can say goodbye.
Bye-bye.
And I'll see you at Ford's Garage for burgers, ribs, food, and beer. Yes, adios. All right, so we just finished the recap, and then we're like, you know what, let's just go straight for dinner. So we're going straight out now. I'll pick it up when we get to Ford's Garage in New One, in Kissimmee, just down the corner in, not Celebration, Champions Gate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, not Four Corners, Champions Gate.
Yeah.
So I'll pick it up when we get there. The weather now, well, there are a few clouds in the sky, but absolutely beautiful.
It's beautiful now.
Typical. We made it to Ford's Garage. So this whole area is relatively new. It certainly wasn't here last time we stayed in Reunion. So you've got Ford's Garage, you've got Olive Garden, you've got a Longhorn Steakhouse, there's a Starbucks with a drive-through, and we've just noticed we've been looking for one all week and we haven't seen one, but there's also a Dutch Bros opening up across. And how funny it was, I actually mentioned we lost the audio, but when we were sat there was traffic lights. When we first arrived the first day, I said, I hope we see a Dutch Bros. And it was at those exact traffic lights that I said, I hope we see a Dutch Bros. And that's where they're building one. There you go. So we are heading in. We've never been in Ford's Garage before. We've heard very good things, so looking forward to this. Famous for their burgers. Oh yeah, this place is trialing a new system where they automatically add 20% tip to the bill.
My headspace been weaker, it's been waiting for the right day. Like the right day ever comes, now it's Friday and nothing's changed. Mistakes that everyone is making, but I can't change. I'm stuck in reverse like an old always feel like it's too late. Waiting nothing here and it's too late. But that's not true. It's not strange to quit another job cause it was draining. To try a different road though it's...
The guy said we had to take a trip into the restrooms because they have a load of mechanical gear on the wall, so let's make sure no one's in first. I wouldn't say it's a lot of mechanical gear. They've got beer kegs for your urinals, and they've got tyres, and oh, that's cool, and petrol pumps. No, it doesn't work. Petrol pump for the I see. You have to push that. It would have been cool if that was the actual, if that actually worked. Maybe it's just this one. No. Alright. It's not that cool to look at. We have just finished in Ford's garage. Good service. Well, the guy said they're famous for their beers, their burgers, and their bathrooms. The beers were good. The burgers were good. The bathrooms were bog standard. Ba-bumps. Very, very nice burger.
Oh, we're getting in the car now.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So yeah, very good. Highly recommend it. Garage. This is the one in Reunion Village in Kissimmee. We are going to head back to the villa and I'll do my final wrap up and goodbye for the 2025 Orlando vlog. All right, so we are all packed up. Suitcases, well, one of the suitcases in the car ready to go. 2 more are upstairs. We're all ready. We've given the villa a clean. Everything's good to go. All we got to do is put the bins out tomorrow morning, put the suitcases in, and then we are off at 4 o'clock in the morning. So it's an early start tomorrow, 3 a.m. It's currently coming up to about 7 p.m. here. So we are going to sign out. We're going to have an hour or so in front of the TV with a glass of wine, and then we'll be making our way to Las Vegas. So as I said before, time to properly wrap up the vlog. Thank you all so much for watching. Hit like, subscribe, and please tune in for our next vlog, which will be travel day to Las Vegas. Oh yeah, baby.